Welcome to day 1 of your 20 Days to Better Periods challenge. Actually, I have to take a second to breathe because I'm just so fucking excited to share this with you. Okay, love a good pause. So here's the deal. We've got 4 weeks. We're going to cover food, sleep, stress, and movement. At the start of each week, we're going to cook breakfast together and do a little journal sesh just to kind of benchmark where we're at. I really want to encourage you to start the day nourishing your body and taking some time for yourself. What better way to do that than with a little food form? The most challenging thing about this month is going to just be the information that you need to absorb, okay? We are going to enjoy ourselves. It's very flowy, very feminine, because you cannot grit your teeth and muscle your way to better periods. So this morning we are doing mushroom, black bean, leek, sourdough toast. You will have gotten the recipe if you're part of the challenge in your email, or it will be linked below if you're on YouTube. Otherwise, you can just go to katieflower.com and find it under menstrual phase recipes. I've got everything chopped and measured out, so if you need to do that, maybe just pause the video for a moment, grab all your ingredients, grab your journal as well. If you're feeling rushed this morning, I would save the journaling for right before you go to bed and just really focus on making sure you get your breakfast in. With your ingredients ready to go, let's get into it. First thing, we've got our sourdough. This is thinner than I like. I like to usually have a fatty slice, so do your thing. I will go thicker if I have the option. But we're just gonna throw this into the toaster. Alright, first things first, we let the pan get nice and warm. Got a medium heat going on. Once the pan is warm, we're gonna add in some olive oil. When in doubt, use a knife. Actually, don't do this. This is probably dangerous information. I'm a professional. A glug. This is so fun to use. That is really fun. Toss in our spices. So that's sesame, chili flakes, and thyme. So we put the spices and the oil at the beginning just to kind of bring them back to life. It's called blooming. And you'll start to smell the spices. And kind of a cool way to start the day too is turning your senses online. About 30 seconds to a minute. And mine smells nice and toasty. So I'm gonna throw in the leeks now, chopped up super rough because I'm lazy. Nice fat pinch of salt. Help break the leek down. I don't really want brown leeks, I want soft leeks. So just gotta make sure the temperature is not getting too high. Separate with the spices, and then help them cook down without getting too dark. I'm just gonna throw a cover on top. After about a minute, I'm gonna uncover, even nice and close, because it's looking good. I'm sure you'll see the same. So we're going to throw in the mushrooms. I have some maitake, which are just gorgeous. Mushrooms are so cool because they are adaptogenic, which means they go into your body and kind of adapt to whatever you need. So an immune system response, if you have an overactive immune system, the mushrooms come in and help bring you back to a baseline. If you have an underactive, again, it brings you back to a baseline. All in our food. The mushrooms I do want to brown a little bit, so I'm going to go higher on the heat. I'm not going to cover this time. I'm just kind of let them sit and sear in the pan. Always turn the heat down if it feels like it's getting dicey. So when I'm making a toast like this, nice. And we're just gonna like let this cook down, honestly. Throw in the vinegar. If you don't have rice vinegar, it's not a big deal. I just like a little acidity. Oof. Gonna just give this a minute to let all the flavors flavor. Of course, we need to taste for salt and pep. Really hot. Really good. Gonna give it a pinch. Ooh, she's spicy. I'm gonna have to adjust. Okay, she's ready. Final taste. What can I say? Alright, let's finish our toast up. Not even, but crunchy. I do a little butter toast, forever and ever. Now we're gonna load our bean and mushroom mix on top. Ooh. There's nothing like, you know you're about to eat something and you're just like, this is gonna be so good. There's nothing like it. That's kind of another goal of this month, is just showing you guys how yummy the food can be, and it's like still making you feel good. Helping you with your period, and nothing restrictive about it, honestly. Really get my fingers involved. Microgreens on top. People think that they're silly, but there's so much research done on what microgreens do for your gut microbiome, and it's like, okay, I'll eat this little thing and I'll feel amazing. I'm going to do that. We'll finish it off with the Grazza drizzle oil. Am I sponsored? No. Would I love to be sponsored? Of course. Let's get this drizzle going. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gorge. Oh, holy shit. I've been chomping. Nearly finished with day one. You are doing it. You made your breakfast. So cool. I would eat this and enjoy it and then go on to do the journaling with a full belly, or like I said, if you don't have time this morning, do the journaling before you go to bed at night. In each of the journaling sessions, we're kind of like taking stock of where we're at, so it'll ask you stuff like what do you eat in a normal day, just kind of to be like, this is where I'm starting, and then at the end of the month you'll be able to reflect and be like, this is where I'm at now. And then there's also just some questions to kind of get your mind going about more like what your relationship to the different themes throughout the challenge are. I hope you enjoy. I hope you're loving this breakfast, and I'll see you tomorrow.